my coquettes, today we're going to be making a carbonara. It's a bit lighter than you normally would have in a carbonara. So what you're going to need is some chicken stock, some ham, or you can use vegetable stock, 2 shallots diced, 2 cloves of garlic diced, 200 grams of cream cheese. I've used a pepper cream cheese. It's a 50% less cream cheese, so it makes it lighter. It's good for the family. Mushrooms, these are the chestnut mushrooms. I got these from a farm shop. So you're looking at around 100 to 150 grams chopped. And mixed tagliatelle. You can buy these from most supermarkets, but the one beginning with M normally stocks it. Okay, if you're in the UK, you'll know that one. Okay, so we've got our staples. We've got our olive oil, or whatever oil you want to use, sea salt flakes, and our pepper. Okay, so what we're going to do is, to start it off, I'm boiling my water so it's nice and hot. If you put pasta into cold water, it just takes absolutely ages. So we're going to season our water, and we're going to put these in. Now I like the coloured because I think that it gives it a lot of colour to the dish. It can be quite boring just having the one colour. So that all goes in. That. Okay, so I'm going to bring my mushrooms over here. I'm just going to put our cream cheese back into the fridge because we won't need that till right at the end. So don't worry if your stock starts going cold. It's fine. I'm going to put the ham back in the fridge as well. It's all things that obviously can make you quite ill, so I don't really recommend you leaving them out of the fridge. Okay, so here's that. Oh, it has been a hot couple of days, I tell you. 24 degrees today. I was in a nice air conditioned shop until I stepped out, and then I was baking. Okay, so we're going to start getting this ready. Now these were one of my Firelight bottles, and I thought it's better for me to actually have it in the spray bottle than just pouring it, because there was too much being poured. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I've put it in there. But you can get any spray bottle if you want to. It actually does control it, which is better. It's healthier for you than just trying to... Actually, I'm going to leave them out just for a little bit. Right, I'm going to grab our thyme. Take a little bit out. I like this sort of thyme. I don't like the thyme that you get in the plants, because I feel like you can actually get these off a bit better rather than the plants. So okay. Woo! Maybe it just did then made me really jump. Okay, I'm going to put a tiny bit more in because I'm frying and it needs a little bit extra. So I'm just going to turn this down to quite a low heat, because I don't want my onions to burn. I just want them to cook, so to like sweat down really. I don't really want them to do anything else. But like I said before in one of my other videos, if you really want it to stop, put a little bit of the stock in. It stops it from doing it. In. Okay, so I'm going to take this off just for a second because I put my garlic in and it's starting to burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it a little bit with olive oil, or rapeseed oil I've got in here actually, and then I'm going to put our mushrooms in. It might help it just a tiny bit. If not, I'm going to add a little bit of stock in with it. I like chestnut mushrooms. I think I'm going to get a little bit of stock because I think it needs a little bit of stock just to help it a little bit. I think they've got a really nice flavour to them. They're better than just plain. So this is good doing it this way because you're going to get all the flavour of the mushrooms sweating down into here, and then when you put your sauce in and your pasta in, it will go really nice. So put a little bit in. Okay, I'm going to check on our pasta as well. It's doing quite nicely. It's not quite done yet. We'll leave that there. Put them over there. like this dish because it's just a really homey, hearty dish. It's not, it's just something you can relax and eat while you're on the sofa. Comfort food. I like comfort food. In fact, I said actually today I was going to make the pie that I normally make, but I thought it was too hot for a pie, so later in the week we'll do that pie. I think it was it's a chicken and mushroom phyllo one. It's actually really nice. My mother-in-law showed me how to do it, so I think I'll have to show you. Okay, I'm going to turn this up just a little bit because we've got the liquid in it. It's starting to not cook as well, so we'll just pop that on for a bit. Okay, so I'm going to season this with a bit of pepper, and I've also seasoned it with a bit of salt as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this off the heat, and I'm going to get our cream cheese in, and we're going to mix it in. So always add pasta to sauce, never sauce to pasta. So you dip the pasta in. Right, okay, you can see the colour is changing on here. It's going more of a browny colour. This is because you've got all of that nice juice into it. So I'll take this off the heat because I don't like it too much on the heat too quickly. So just got all our nice flavours in there. So I'm going to go a real dark colour because it's obviously meant to be a tagliatelle, it's not meant to be anything else, so put that there. Looking good. Okay, and at this point as well you can put your ham in as well, because this is all going to mix in a second anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so there we go. Oh, we got a rogue mushroom. We'll put them back in because we want them to have a bit of flavour, don't we? Okay, so I've chopped up my ham. You can chop your ham up however you like it. If you want a thicker ham, you can use a thicker ham. If you want to use bacon, you can use bacon, but just remember obviously cook it first and then cut it up. Okay, so our tagliatelle is now done. So I'm going to turn that off. And I'm just going to drain it. So Gary's just going to show you the sauce while I'm just doing this. Okay, so with pasta, it doesn't matter if you've got a little bit of water still in the pan. Don't worry about that because it's quite nice for it to actually still have that sort of bit of liquid in it. It helps the sauce as well. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in. I would say not to put any more stock in now. The stock's done. We just need to put this here. Now I use one of these. This helps me to mix in the pasta to the sauce. Like I said before in one of the other videos, you can pick these up really cheap in a pound shop or 99p store, whatever you think. Wilkinson's, they're really cheap. They're not that expensive. So we're just gonna mix it all in. Now the pasta's quite hot anyway, so you don't need to overly do the sauce if you don't want to. Now I use 6 nests because I always think I'm feeding an army, but but if you want to use less, you can use it's between 2 nests per person. So I'm a bit crazy when it comes to food, so let's get this a bit more neater. And I'll just put it on just for a tiny bit, just to help it reduce. Just going to let it reduce just a second while I take these away for us. Okay. And once again, you maybe want to season with a bit of pepper. I mean, this has got pepper in the cream cheese as well, so it depends how much pepper you actually like. So let's pop this on. A little bit more. and then we're done. Okay, once this is cooled off a little bit, it will drain into the pasta. So it looks a little bit flimsy, the sauce at the moment, but it does come in. If you leave it for about a minute or so just on the side, it'll still be hot, but it will help it a little bit more. Okay, so right, I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to turn this off for us. Forget how hot that actually gets, this one. Okay, so I'm going to put it on top of my board because I don't want it really going on the glass. So let's just put them over there. Okay, and there you go. There is your easy tagliatelle carbonara. Okay, thank you very much, my coquettes. I really like seeing the likes and the shares on our videos. It really makes me feel proud that you're actually liking the dishes. So please keep liking, please keep sharing, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, my coquettes.